All right, folks, we're back for the second tasting in the 2025 BrewTubers Malt Experiment. Stay tuned.
This is the 2025 BrewTubers Online Brewers Club Malt Experiment, Amber Ale. Thanks to our sponsors. 5 Star Chemicals. Check out their new online straight-to-consumer homebrew shop where you can buy everything from Star Sand and Line Cleaner to the new liquid PBW that can be used at temperatures as low as 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Check out their online store at 5starchemicals.com/home-brewing. Beer and Wine Hobby Homebrew Supply Store. A local homebrew shop in Danvers, Massachusetts. Order any malt they offer in any quantity you want, and if you order before 11 a.m., they'll package your items and ship out the very same day. Visit the store at www.beer-wine.com. Let's get tasting.
All right, folks, for our second installment in the tasting, and also welcome, you're in Gamdud Brewing Tasting Studios. Thanks for watching. But today, we're going to be tasting Matt. We're not tasting Matt, we're tasting his beer. From Wrecked Brewery. What he did for the experiment was Carolina Malt House Biscuit Malt. I jumped over onto their website just to see what they were saying about this malt, and I liked what they were saying. They're talking about fresh baked baguette. They're talking about the toasty underside of a cookie. So I'm pumped to try this one. So, with no further ado, let's pour this sucker. First, let's crack the can. Nice hiss. And we've got a little bit of bubblage. I was kind of gesturing wildly with it, so it did not volcano. So that was probably my fault. You guys know I get too excited. Perfectly carbonated. Color looks about right. It looks a little lighter than the first one, but my memory could be wrong. The color is definitely right there. So the biscuit malt, added a little bit, added what it needed to for the amber. Did I mention? I'm gonna throw the recipe on the screen right up here. We all did the same amber malt base recipe. And we all tried to get the ingredients from Beer and Wine Hobby, so we were all the same. Official sponsor, BrewTubers. I can smell it already wafting up, which is nice. So, we got the look of it. The head is a nice, just a tick off-white. Nice bubbles on there. Let's give it a smell. Oh yeah. Malty, malt first. Smells an awful lot like Kurt's, the baseline that I'm going off of. I don't know if I'm really getting any more biscuity toastiness from this one and the smell, but the malt aroma is magical. Yeah, grainy, malty. Maybe the biscuits adding to that. I really should do these tastings like side by side instead of weeks apart, but I don't. So anyways, it does have a bready, malty nose. Smells freaking awesome. So let's give it a taste. Cheers. That's really good. It has all the same maltiness that the baseline beer had. But there is another dimension of breadiness, toastiness. And it like, where the baseline beer was more balanced, I feel like, with the hop bitterness, this is a little more malt forward, and the bitterness is just there on the end nicely to kind of knock down the sweetness of the maltiness. There's a lot of nisses in there. But this is awesome. I love this beer. Carolina Malt House Biscuit Malt. It's a great addition. So, yeah, bready, toasty. I don't know if I'm getting the underside of the cookie thing, but it's definitely delicious. The mouthfeel is, I'd say, medium dry. It makes me want to keep drinking. There's enough mouthfeel to make it not thin. You know what I'm saying? It's just like plenty of mouthfeel, but dry enough to make you want to keep drinking it. So, oh yeah, when I was on their website, they were saying that this malt is very versatile. You can use it in the lightest of beers to kick up the toastiness, breadiness, or it's good for adding complexity to your big stouts and porters and stuff. So I believe it. It really added a nice dimension to this amber ale. And I think I'm going to try it in more of my recipes because I really like what it did here. Stay tuned for more tastings. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to rank them. I've been thinking about this ranking thing because it's kind of weird. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to rank them so much as like what's better or whatever, because what does that mean? I'm going to rank them as far as what ingredient made the beer change off of the base. So it's kind of not good because that kind of knocks Kurt off, but he's an awesome brewer anyways. He needs to be knocked down a peg. So yeah, so this one is gonna be number one as far as how it changed the base beer, Kurt's beer, the amber ale. So don't forget, like and subscribe, of course. Tell all your friends to come check out this fun, this madness. Excuse me. And don't forget, head over to BrewTubers. See what we got going on. Online homebrew club. Tons of fun to be had, like these experiments and stuff. We got a Discord going. If you're watching this, you're a beer nerd, okay? And you love to talk beer. That's the BrewTubers Discord right there. Check that out. Check out our sponsors, Beer and Wine Hobby, 5 Star Chemicals. Yeah. I'm gonna finish this beer and see you guys in the next tasting. Cheers. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but you're gonna know because I would have done it. What I'm probably gonna do is cut all of this crap out.